This Sunday, we're going to be looking in the Gospel of Matthew in chapter 17, where Jesus takes Peter and James and John, those three inner guys of the disciples that kind of get to see the privileged behind-the-scene moments of Jesus' ministry. He takes them up on the mountaintop, and before them it says he's transfigured, where Jesus, his appearance becomes bright, his clothes are shining white light like they've never seen before. Moses and Elijah show up with him, and there's just this vivid scene that takes place. And so often we have read this scripture and we think, well, Jesus was transformed before them. He became something new, a kind of grander vision of himself, a more heavenly appearance. But what if what the disciples saw, what Jesus was revealing to them, is who Jesus always has been? He hasn't changed before them. He wasn't transformed, but their mind was transformed. It was open to a new picture of who Jesus was. They were beginning to grasp, beginning to understand better who Jesus was. And so their minds became open. We've had these experiences in our own lives. I know I have, where you've been given good news, exciting news about something, and you go outside and the world just looks a little bit brighter. Colors just pop, a little bit better, and things are, your whole perspective is shifted because there's joy in your heart. You're excited about the news you got, so everything looks grander. And this is what happens, I think, with Peter and James and John when they see Jesus in this new light, where God has revealed to them that this is the one they've been looking for. This is God's Messiah who would come and save their people. And so when we get this grand news, it ought to shift and change our perspective. That Jesus is the one who's going to transform our hearts and our lives, open our minds. Where those pictures, the doors that we have put up where we can't see beyond it, where it's locked to us, we don't know what's behind it. It becomes windows, right? Windows of consciousness into this new realm and reality of what God has for us. And God's going to create this grander vision in us. And so I hope to see you there on Sunday as we explore this together.